North American hockey is it's not a strange situation. It's what they play every day, and they want to bring it to the international stage. They don't quite have the depth that the North American teams have, but they're building.
Score! Abby Murphy! 3-0, United States.
Wow, Sweden defensively has done a really good job of covering the middle of the ice, but they give Abby Murphy way too much time to get her eyes up. It was almost like a full 1 second, 1/1000. She steps up, she's all alone right here, and she just gets lost, and she steps right in. Watch her eyes up, and then just picks her corner. I mean, that is a snipe.
And AJ, it looked like she was scanning to say, what's the best option for me? But she has the time, then decides, ooh, I'm just gonna roof this shot in tight, top shelf, what a beauty.
And a right shot on that side too. So she loses some of the angle. There's a watch party. Back home cheering on Team USA. That was that's good for them to cheer on a Gopher. That's a University of Wisconsin watch party watching a Gopher score a goal.
In Madison, there are 4 current Badgers on this United States squad. And they were cheering for the Minnesota Gopher, Abby Murphy.
They got 2 goals from Gophers here so far. Both Murphy and Meisy.
There is some Winkler with a shot. That was blocked by Shelbin. Puck comes to Megan Keller. Here's Layla Edwards. Edwards score! Two goals in just under a minute. The United States extends to a 4-0 lead with Layla's bomb. Cheering in the crowd here in Milan. Layla Edwards has scored in 3 consecutive games.
Puck comes across from Kendall Coyne. This is what they were doing so well in the first period. They weren't having as good a chance at it here. Going east-west across the zone. You saw Kendall Coyne send it across, then it goes back across the other way. That turns the defensive structure on its head, and they're looking around trying to find who they're supposed to cover, and ultimately ends up with Layla Edwards, and that's her mom right in the middle. Her dad's sort of out there in the black vest and the white shirt, so they are, Sharon is very excited. And by the way, Sharon, fit check is on point. Most definitely.
Kendall Coyne Schofield picked up an assist. So a goal from one of those Wisconsin Badgers after Heisey and Murphy.
You also saw Coyne Schofield.
Scored previously.
Coyne Schofield had some great presence in front on that one too. And AJ, we talked about the Keller and Edwards pair finding each other, right? And then Edwards, which is a patience in knowing exactly when to release it. And she has a very strong shot.
And listen, now they've chased their starting goaltender out, Svensson Tarf, and now we've got Emma Soderberg. A lot expected her to be the starter here. She was chased from the starter's crease. She was the starter. She owned all the minutes in Beijing 4 years ago, and now it's her chance to try to stem the tide of Team USA's offense.
Soderberg, a former teammate of Aaron Frankel in the PWHL in Boston. Frankel, the United States goaltender. Soderberg played at Minnesota Duluth. 3 goals in just over 7 minutes. 2 and 58 seconds to break open this game.
Bold play there by Emma Soderberg. Take a backhand pass. She read the pressure from Team USA. Risky, but it worked.
They have just changed the scoring on the 4th United States goal. It is now credited to Kendall Coyne Schofield out of deflection.
I did wonder, she got a little piece of that puck, right? A beautiful shot from the point by Edwards, and Coyne Schofield in the right time and space to just get a piece of it.
And she started it too. She dug the puck out of the corner, so I was able to get it out front. get it to the other side. So ultimately, creates the opportunity for her to get her third goal of the tournament.
So it's point Schofield from Edwards and Keller. We also added an assist to Haley Wynn on the third goal scored by Murphy. Here's Salemi out in front. Score! 5-0 Team USA. They have now scored 4 there in the second period. 3 goals in 2 minutes. 47 seconds after Haley Scamara. Her third goal in Milan.
Well, Scamara started the tournament getting 2 goals in less than 7 minutes of ice time in that first game and just was so opportunistic, and now she goes to work. And Tessa Janicki, somebody who pops off the page, the way she works down low, she creates it, gets the puck. It's sort of a little, not a traditional cycle, but down to Salemi and then a quick shot from Scamara. That's sort of the quintessential offensive zone triangle that you learn about as a kid.